Welcome to my channel. Let's start again. Welcome. Oh, I can't do the fake. Welcome back, guys. So happy to be here. I am happy to be here. I'd actually really love to do this as a job. My job is really draining. Let's put like a montage in here of what I do and what Sean does. If you're new here, my name's Monique. I work as a midwife in a public hospital. My husband's name is Sean and he works FIFO as a boilermaker. We have 3 kids, a mortgage, and we are trying to save to become debt-free. So let's talk about budgeting. Let's talk about how much money we make because everyone seems really interested in that. So I should probably have these figures written down. Hang on. Hopefully I've done some sort of montage explaining what it is Sean and I do for work. And now I'll talk about how much we make. So Sean gets paid salary and earns the same amount each month, and it is $9,225. He gets a bonus every year, twice a year. He'll get a bonus, and it's around $2,500 to $3,000 after tax. He can earn more than this if he can do some extra days, but it's rare that they'll fly him up for extra work. But he did do some last month, and that got us an extra $1,800, I think. I am a midwife and I work in a public hospital, so I'm on an hourly rate. Unfortunately, I can't get a pay rise, even if I ask for one, because it's set pay rates for what we get paid. At the moment, I get $44 an hour. That's based on my level. So you start as a level 1.1 and you work your way up to level 1.8, and that's where your pay caps, unless you apply to become a level 2, which is $55 an hour. I'll try and pop the pay rates up on the screen somewhere. That's my base rate. So I can earn more than this by working specific shifts. If I work a PM shift, which is from like lunchtime till about 9 p.m., I get 15% extra on top of my pay. If I work a Saturday shift, I'll get 50% loading. And if I work a Sunday shift, I'll get 75% loading. I'll also get 50% loading if I work a public holiday. I only work 4 shifts a fortnight, so 48 hours. I do 12-hour shifts personally just so I have less contact time at the hospital, and that means I only need to organise my kids being looked after for 4 shifts out of the fortnight rather than going in for 8-hour shifts and having to be there more often because we have to do our contracted hours. I also do salary sacrificing, which pays me roughly $910 a month. So it's money that's taken out of my pay pre-tax, which makes my taxable income lower. This is something that's offered to people that work in government. I don't know if it's all government jobs, but I do know that it's offered to everyone that works in like a public hospital. And that's broken down into, I have a meals and entertainment card and a living expenses. So living expenses can be pretty much anything like groceries, things from Kmart, anything really. Meals and entertainment is meant to be for like when you're eating out. So it's really good to, you can save it up because it rolls over. So it pays out $101.92 a fortnight for meals, and expenses is $346.53 a fortnight. And I know we do earn a lot of money and it's great, and I'm extremely grateful for this. Like, it took us a very long time to get here to the position that we're in. Sean and I are both in our mid-30s. So it's not like we just sort of fell into these roles and are suddenly earning heaps of money. It didn't work like that, unfortunately. But we're also really terrible with saving. Like, money burns a hole in our pocket, and we both acknowledge that. Sean is way worse than me, I'll just say that. But I am trying to get a lot better at it. with tracking everything, just so it makes us a bit more accountable. And we have been getting better with our savings, because there was a point in our lives where we did live paycheck to paycheck, and it was horrible, especially having children and you're down to your last like $5 in your bank account and you're wondering how you're going to buy food. We've been there. So I definitely don't take for granted what we earn. I'm really grateful that we can earn what we earn, which is even more of a reason to be budgeting it properly. I'll put up on the screen the budgeting spreadsheet that I use. It's from CoPlenty. I actually bought it through Smiley Citrus, which is Ella's channel. She sort of made me fall in love with budgeting, and her content is really relatable. I will put the link for the spreadsheet in the description box below, and I'll pop a code on the screen here for if you want a percentage off. I actually make videos on Instagram and TikTok, and CoPlenty reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be an affiliate for them, which was a huge milestone for me because, like I said, I bought mine through someone else. And I never thought I would be someone that would be an affiliate for them. So that's pretty cool. And so I think that's it for my first video. I will do some more videos if people are interested, of a full breakdown of our monthly budget, maybe like a week in the life, what we spend, things like that. If you've got any suggestions of videos that you want to see, type them in the comments down below. I do live in Australia. I actually live in Perth, WA. So if there's anything specific to Australia that you want to see, let me know. Okay, thanks. Subscribe if you want to.